Hi everyone, I'd like to introduce you to Paribhasha. Paribhasha is a singer, actor, storyteller, and a fantastic theatre artist. She's currently overseeing the musical vertical in Filmira, and her recent work includes a web series called "See You in the Other Side" that's streaming on the Filmira app, and the song "Through the Sea" is available on Times YouTube channel. Her recent music video "Azadiya Mili Mujhko" is also streaming on Filmera's music app and YouTube channels also. So Paribhasha heads the music vertical at Filmera, and we're going to be asking her experience working right now in the COVID situation and how it is working with Filmera, what she thinks of Filmera.
Thanks, Vidhi, for the lovely introduction. And I knew this would come because we all are coming back to our work spaces, coming back to our work, but with a different approach to our work.
Yes.
And at Filmera, what I can say is we are experiencing slight transformation in the way we are working at the moment.
Okay.
So you've just spoken about the series See You on the Other Side, and that was shot on phone using one mobile phone and without any crew at all. So, if I was taking my shots, it was just me individually without any help, without any crew. So that was a very unique experience. That's one example that I would like to give you of our situation of working during COVID times.
And how you adapted to the situation.
Yeah. So the next work, the recent work, Azadiya Mili Mujhko, that you've spoken about also, it is, we are coming back to our normal ways of working, but obviously with limited staff, with limited resources. Again, it's not, as usual as it was earlier. So there's a lot of change that we are taking all the precautions on set. We are making sure we are ready for the backups as well. So in that way, I think this recent experience was quite good. Yeah, so that's about Azadiya Mili Mujhko in terms of working with Filmera. So Filmera supports independent artists, and I'm one of those. So it's unique in its own way in terms of it supports global music, global artists, global filmmakers, and so we have a lot of diversity in terms of seeing a lot of diversity, meeting with people, speaking to people, understanding their different approaches. So it's a very interesting experience, to be honest. At the same time, it's highly learning. I mean, I've learned a lot in quite a couple of months. So yeah, that's amazing.
So, how did you get in touch with Akash Goyla, and how did how did Filmera come up? How did it happen?
Okay. I met Akash in one of the other sets of another short movie, and he was supposed to direct that movie, and we got in touch there. And later on, we kept in touch. We became friends, and we kind of shared our approaches, and we found that there's a lot of coordination, compatibility in the way we think. So it's just over the conversations, it's just over different meetings that we happen to work with each other.
So, because you're an independent artist, I also want to know, like, what are the struggles independent artists face, and how do you combat them? And I mean, of course, like if you can give some advice and tips to other independent artists in the industry, because there's so many.
I'm sure most of the independent artists, if they are watching, they would understand what the struggle is. So there's a lot of mainstream thought process. There's a lot of there's a set mindset that goes with the mainstream, and mainstream has a lot of following anyway. So it's difficult to kind of dig a hole and come up with your own new approach, because how human beings think. It's not easy for mankind to just go slide away with their usual way of thinking and accept a new or accept a unique thing, stuff, approach, music, whatever it is. So I think any artist, any filmmaker, any musician, any actor who does something which is not adapting to the usual approach, or how films or how music have been,
it's something different.
Yeah, accepted over centuries, it would be difficult to accept. But now So we do have, this internet as a platform. We do have new platforms which are coming in. OTT, Filmera is one of those which are supporting independent artists. And I think there's this segment that is coming up that is accepting these people, that is accepting indie music.
And now I'm going to ask you if you can sing your song, because I think everyone's waiting for that.
So it's kind of lyrical. So I would say it's more in the poetic style. So I would just go with one para. And before singing, I would also like to just state that this Zadia Milis Mujhko song, it's more about your individual freedom. It's more about what freedom means to you or me or any other individual. So it's more about that on those lines. So it goes like this. किस राह पे चले थे हम, किस राह आ गए, कहीं से तो सारे रास्ते यूं मिलने लगे, जहां मुझको था जाना, दिल के पास और आना, वहीं पर आजादियां मिली मुझको, आजादियां मिली मुझको, आजादी मिली मुझको, आजादी मिली मुझको.
Thank you. It was so beautiful and very well sang. Okay, the song makes so much sense with the situation which we are in, because of course freedom means different things for different people, and I mean, I think we are free as individuals, but we are confined right now to our spaces because of the situation right now. We're free but not free, I guess.
Yes.
Do you have any other songs coming up? What's in line for you?
We do have, I think, a lot of projects in the pipeline. I am sure we'll come up with something. Another, it's like a cause-based song, and I'm sure it would kind of provoke people to think again and go deeper and understand about their life. So it would be out in September. There's a couple of more songs lined up. We'll definitely keep you posted.
Any other advice for our viewers, people who are independent artists out there? What would be like your primary advice?
I'm sure there are a lot of advices coming in, and I think Akash can share his advice. I've shared a lot on my end, so I'll leave more advices for Akash now.
Okay. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you so much.
It's been wonderful chatting with you. We had a lovely chat with Paribhasha. And now, of course, I'd like to introduce everybody, all our viewers, to Akash. So, everyone, this is Akash Goila. I mean, I'm sure most of you all know who he is. He's a 33 awards-winning film distributor, film producer, film director, screenplay writer, editor, actor, and musician. So, you're actually wearing like many hats, lots of different things. So, lots of different things to talk about. He is known for his films Bedab, starring Sanjay Kapoor, Dum Dum Damru, starring Sanaya Irani, and Dark Blue, starring Vinay Pathak. He recently released India's first web series on the fifth dimension during lockdown by the name of See You on the Other Side on his own platform, Filmera, which we're very excited about, and it's very different, guys. And we'll be getting into details of Filmera. He is the owner of the OTT platform, Filmera, and now recently launched his music label by the name Filmera Music, which Paribhasha is heading, Filmera Music. If you could just explain our viewers what exactly the platform is and what are the offerings and what is so different about this particular platform.
Filmera I started around 1 year ago, and the reason for starting Filmera was that being an independent producer myself, the problems which I was facing in terms of distributing my film, getting the right revenue of my film, and somewhere down the line as an audience also I was feeling I'm unable to see all kinds of cinema. I'm unable to see a film in different language from maybe another country, and somewhere down the line I felt all the platforms are somewhere down the line restricting you from watching all kinds of series or cinema.
Yes.
So I decided to come up with this concept Filmera, where the idea was to not only bring world cinema to your home space, but to also promote independent artists in such a way that we are not focusing only on commercial cinema on our app. You will find commercial cinema also on our app, but the idea is to promote those people who have brought a change And
Yes.
this app is not just about, say, few cuss words spoken or obscene web series, and this is more content-driven platform with meaningful films, meaningful content from across the globe. So that's how the idea came of Filmera to me. And then a lot of people around me supported, a lot of independent artists liked the way we are sharing revenue with them and how we can generate better money for their films.
Yes.
So journey has been quite exciting till now, and I'm waiting for even more independent filmmakers and musicians over the globe to connect with us.
Oh, nice. So I had a question. So Filmira is a great platform. So so I go to the App Store and I can download Filmira.
So basically, we launched our first version in Android so you can go and watch on Google Play Store.
Okay.
Then after that, we launched our own website, which is tv.filmira.app, which is accessible on all kinds of phones, be it iPhone, iPad,
Okay.
desktop. You can watch. And now we are further coming up with a proper iOS app or iOS app also. And also we are integrated with Geo. Then we are connected with Fire TV. Future, you will see us on a lot of platforms. Also, by the end of December, you will see us absolutely everywhere.
And how do you go about filtering the content? Because I'm sure, like there are so many independent artists, and there's so many different art forms. Like people are approaching you. There's so many languages and things like that. So how do you go about the process filtering what you put in, what you put on the platform versus what you don't put on the platform? There might be a process because there are a lot of
Right.
artists on this call who would obviously like to approach you after this call. So if there's a process.
Being a film director myself, this is one of the rare apps in the world where the decision is taken by a proper filmmaker for
Yeah.
your film. So the filtration process focuses more towards the screenplay basically
Of
and the
course.
kind of message you are trying to give to
Yeah.
your audience. So that is one. That is the first thing which we see. Then the second thing which we see is the engagement level. So I feel somewhere down the line our attention span has gone too low. That's why if you see the tagline of Filmera, it says, "ये है movies का 2020."
Okay.
So what we are trying to say here is that like 2020 cricket, we
Yes.
feel the shorter minutes, I mean the shorter version films will work better
But more
for a
crisper.
quick, yeah, for quick binge on, or maybe in a cab, or you have to just watch for some time and then. So that's why I think web series are also working more because you
Ye-
have to just watch for 30 odd minutes and then you can take a break before you
Yes.
want to watch the second episode. So somewhere down the line in the filtration process, one of the key points is the engagement levels. So you
Okay.
want the screenplay to be crisp, nothing dragged. We're not looking at a movie with like four songs and then. So that works more for theater. For what digitally, what works is more crisp content, more meaningful content. That is the one of the ways of filtration. Apart from that, we have a proper legitimate team here who goes through the entire content in terms of quality checks, what kind of resolutions you have for your movie. Will it be able to play everywhere? Does it have appropriate subtitles? Is it in a proper ratio, like a 16:9 ratio? And will it work well on television or not? So there are a few quality checks which we go through. And other than that, there are no major hurdles for any filmmaker to submit the content on our app.
Also, as you mentioned, I just wanted you to, if you could explain this a bit more. You're very transparent about earnings, right? Because that was a problem which few independent artists face when they approach other platforms. So that was an issue. So if you can just explain that, because I did read an article which said your movie might be on the best platform, but are you earning enough? That
Right.
was a quote by you. So, I mean,
Right.
if you can just give us a little context about that.
So what happens is that after there are a lot of American brands who have come in and people are quite excited to like maybe log on to a YouTube or a Netflix or an Amazon Prime.
Yes.
And that is where you see that okay, this is the platform. If my film goes there, that is the right platform where my film will go and a lot of people will watch. But at the end of the day, the platform has to give you that kind of publicity, even though it's there on their platform. So it's not enough to just get into that platform and play a movie. Then you will. So even so, you can impress maybe 100 friends around you. Oh, see, I'm on Netflix. Oh, see, I've got 1 million views on YouTube and stuff like that. But when it comes down to do I have enough money to make another film
Yes.
with that mileage which I got from the film which I released anywhere? That is where the independent producers or the filmmakers get stuck.
Yes.
So transparency here means that if you have X number of views on say YouTube, or if you have, so you don't know how exactly your revenue was generated. They do show in their backend panel that how exactly your revenue was generated, but is that revenue apt for your film? So that is where, so in our app you can see the views also, which you can't see on Netflix,
Yes.
and you can see the revenue also like on YouTube, but you're generating much more than YouTube.
Okay.
So here we pay the filmmakers per view. So what happens is that, so for example, if you're so for example, we are doing this interview and we say
Yes.
launch on say Midday YouTube channel, we launch on Filmera YouTube channel and all of that, and we run ads inside, we
Yes.
stream ads inside this interview. So the revenue which will be, say for example, we get X number of views. We say for example, we get 10,000 views for this
Yes.
interview. So we might earn say 200, 300 bucks on YouTube. But
Yes.
whereas if you release this on Filmera, and so even if I pay you 1 rupee per view,
Yes.
so automatically this video will now earn 10,000 rupees even with 10,000 views.
So it's much more beneficial. It's a great platform.
Right.
It has great potential, and of
Right.
course, it's encouraging young, fresh, new talent.
Yeah.
Then there was one more thing I wanted to ask you on the Filmira app, the platform. Is there a particular demographic you're focusing on, or what is the demographic you're focusing on in terms of age group?
So there is no such barrier on to who should be downloading or viewing films on Filmera. And most of the time we have maintained that family barrier. I mean, it's good for family to watch any of these films. And it's a global app. So we are available in 149 countries. So anywhere with any language you can watch, and you can always switch on a subtitle. And I want people to watch films from any country, irrespective of what is the language. Even our regional films. I don't want people to ignore
Regional.
any of our regional films. I've seen some beautiful films which are there on the app also. When we especially do our Filmera Film Festival, we get entries from across the globe. And I was surprised to see films which were like excellent and they were not playing on any platform yet.
Oh, can you tell us something about your film festival?
The film festival which we do happens online only, on our app itself.
Okay.
So usually, so you won't see it right now. If you go and see on the app, you won't find anything about film festival. It switches on as soon as the festival happens and switches off when the festival. So it's more like you can say an online theater. So for 15 days, you can release your film and you can garner attention towards your film, and we will do all kinds of publicity. So you will have that feel that you have launched your film like in a cinema, and then it will go off like in theaters after 15 days. So the collection which we gain from these
Yes.
15 days, we pay to the filmmakers as well. It's not just that.
Oh, okay.
And by voting system, people decide which film is
What's
performing
it?
better,
Okay.
and then we categorize awards for them.
There was a question, actually, a very interesting question asked by one of the viewers. How do you entertain freshers like us who want to be in your series?
For casting, we have been quite open on casting, and for that, we are creating few WhatsApp groups where we can simply release few casting calls. I keep releasing casting calls on our official Filmera pages.
Okay.
So, so all they need to do is they need to have an introduction video ready.
Okay.
Which is that general profile video which actors usually keep ready. Along with that, they can also talk a little about them, and maybe tell maybe what is their zone of acting which they like more. And they can keep sharing those introduction videos with us, and wherever we feel that the right fit in. Otherwise, most of our casting is done by Nikhil Vijay Kumar Malhotra. He's our official casting person. So you can always contact him for our
Contact. You are the sole driver of the OTT platform and the entrepreneur behind Filmera. So I wanted to understand, how do you compartmentalize your time, because you're doing so many things, so that you can give like some advice to our viewers also, who are aspiring to be somebody like you, who wears so many different hats and does so many different creative things and comes up with something as fabulous as Filmera. So can you tell us how you juggle all these different things you do?
So I feel always there's a team to help us. So
Yeah.
we can't function without a team. So even if
Yes.
you have 7 things to do together, so we can't do it all alone. For every, I would say, direction, you need a good, solid team to function for you.
Of course.
Apart from that, it also depends on your zone.
Yes.
Sometimes I feel that I want to produce a film. Sometimes I feel like directing. Sometimes I feel like I want to act. So I feel it all depends on how confident you are feeling technically.
Okay.
So if you feel that you can technically make any film well, so then now you are the captain of the ship. You can act also, you can give music also, you can produce also. It all depends on your research work. So what I feel is people should learn more about the cameras. They should go in detail and learn how different cameras function in different lighting. Once you're confident about shooting,
Yes.
then you can take up any kind of thing, because now you will feel confident whenever you will see your own video. You will, I'm liking it. So that is
Yeah.
where we can begin with.
What is your advice to independent artists in terms of music, people who music actors? Any particular advice you would want to give them? Directors, all these people who make so many beautiful web series which never come like into like the light. You know, it's so hard. Like I think a couple of years back, somebody had come to me and they had shot a movie called Jal, which was beautiful. I don't know if it was later shown on the big screen or something, or it probably took many years. It took a couple of years to come onto theaters and then run. So there are so many of these movies which are not produced, and you know these independent artists really struggle because it really takes it all to make like a beautiful film. So what is your advice to them? Because it might take a couple of years for them to come out there and for things to click.
First of all, I feel that they should not be biased by the kind of audience who is watching their content. So I
Yes.
feel every piece of content has its own audience.
Yeah.
And you should not be restrictive towards only maybe to your city or state. You should target the world. Whenever you create something, so you should target the world in such a way that you need to find where is the audience who will like your kind of cinema.
Yes.
Instead of trying to please the audience to change your own style of cinema to make them like it, you should
Yes.
make sure that the right audience see your cinema. That is one advice there. Then apart from that, I feel that they should not live under assumptions.
Okay.
So you don't have to assume things. You don't have to think that, okay, because that video is viral or because that film is a hit, that is the only way of doing it.
Doing
You can
it.
always go on and create something different, and you should always think about researching without assumptions.
Okay.
That to maybe even put it better, I would like to tell them to not go rigid on anything. So
Okay.
there should be flexibility in terms of making films, promoting your films. And again, there are different sides of film. You can't be just making and sitting. You need to go
Yes.
to the festivals. You need to publicize it. You need to be open to take feedbacks.
Of course.
Sometimes you make a film and you feel I have made a great film, but I don't know why people are not watching or something. So basically, what I was trying to say is you need to publicize your film. You should
Yes.
not just make it and keep it. You need to approach the film festivals across the globe. There's a website. There are a lot of websites, like there is Film Freeways there, where you can always post your film and pitch even the Oscar qualifying festivals, and see how different festivals are selecting or not selecting your films.
Okay.
And apart from that, I discussed about taking feedback. So what I personally feel is you should take feedback from all kinds of people. So it could be a cab driver, it could be your grandmother, it could be your kid, it could be your wife, it could be your friend, it could be a feminist, it could be a person who is an atheist, it could be a person who is a God fear person.
Good.
So once you have those varied kind of feedbacks about your product,
Yes.
then you come to know that whether my product is universal or for a niche audience. That is one. And apart from that, technically there are many aspects they should see over time.
I got actually one more question. According to you, sir, what makes a person a good actor? This was another question. Strong Khan 003 is asked.
I think every day we are becoming an actor. Every day when we deal with different kind of people, be it your friends, be your family, and a good actor is a person who can like observe better,
Yes.
who can understand that. First of all, you need to understand every situation. So for different people, so that is where the learning begins, where you step out and you see how different people are behaving in different situations,
Of
and
course.
not just be restrictive towards ki how you will behave in that situation. So what when we try to act is what we try to see is how will I need to remember an incident where I feel sad and then cry. Instead of that, I should also see how different people are reacting to the same situation. So you will get variety in your one expression.
Okay.
Like even when you're sad, you will have 5, 6 ways of being sad. If you have only one way of being sad, that is where you're losing a trick as an actor.
There was one more question. What is more important, portfolio or talent? Because directors and casting team always ask for portfolio, not for talent. This is by Royal Asim.
It's a process where portfolio is the first step. It's not
Okay.
like that. It's not like that we are saying that if you don't have a portfolio, don't have talent. We are not saying that. Also, we are not saying that if you have a portfolio, then only you have talent.
Yes.
So portfolio. So first of all, people need to get out of the zone that talent को support नहीं करते या portfolio को support नहीं करते. What they should see is that there is a process. So you
Yes.
need to get into the shoes of a director yourself. So
Of course.
if you are the director and you have to get an actor on board, you will need a video to see how will they look in their frame, will they look good in my film or not, will they suit the character or not, and then accordingly. So you should just be careful in pitching the right auditions. You don't have to pitch to every audition out
Yeah.
there. So any character which suits you more, pitch there.
It's been fantastic interacting with the Filmera team. Any last thoughts, Akash?
No, nothing. Just I would request them to promote, be vocal for local because we are an Indian brand,
Yes.
and we would like them to download the app, spread among people, and not be biased about it's a new brand and just have a look. If you don't like it, you always have the option to uninstall, but at least once install and see how is the app.
It was such a wonderful chat with the Filmera team. Thank you very much for joining
Same
us.
here. Yeah,
Thank
same
you.
here. I had a great time with Midday and both Vidhi.
Thank you so much, Akash.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.